Greetings, beloved ones. Beloveds, when you think of what are aspects, understand that there is the front of a hand and there is the back of a hand, and yet there is what is inside of the hand. And in a human hand, there are bones and there are nails and there are blood vessels and there are nerves. And all of this comprises what is the hand. When you think of an aspect of a hand, you do not tend to separate out the chakras that are inherent in the palm of the hand and the back of the hand and each of the fingertips. You do not take into account what are the fingerprints and the way that every single being, think of the billions of beings, beloveds, trillions that have ever existed, and yet each one has a fingerprint that is distinctly different than another, in the same way that no single snowflake, understand, beloved, there is no single leaf that is like another. There is no single tree that is like another. Each of you bring a different essence, a different scent, a different quality. Even when dishes are made and there are certain spices that are applied, beloved ones, understand that they are distinct and defined, each one of them. Each one of you, while you may be considered the word that is being thrown about as aspects of one another, aspects of each, everything is comprised in the whole. Everything exists in the mind of God. And each of you has so much magic to bring to the world. There is not one of you that has been brought here by mistake. There is not one of you that is inconsequential to the greater whole. You are so significant and you are so important to all that is occurring. Every thought that you think. And beloveds, what we will ask you to do is to become more mindful of the thoughts that you are thinking. We would ask you to let yourselves keep your frequencies high. Think words of gratitude, think words of love, think words of appreciation for what is being done by you and through you and with you is magnified. You cast a much wider net, a much broader field than you could possibly imagine. So we ask you to be mindful of that which you say. Understand that you are spiritual royalty. Many are watching. There's nothing that you do, there's nothing that you say, there's nothing that you think that goes by unnoticed. It immediately imprints and manifests. So what is it that you consciously would endeavor to bring forth? Let your minds be in alignment with the highest and best aspects of self. Yes, you have played in the mud and made mud pies and rolled around and made complete messes of things, indeed. Now is the time of the great cleansing and rectification, shall we say. Now is indeed the time of the great remembering. And each are being called to account for their actions, for these are the laws of karma. They are not meant to punish. They are meant for you to receive that which you have given. So for those of you who would like to receive a higher frequency, we would ask that you allow yourselves to emit a higher frequency. For those of you that still will wish to indulge willfully in lower frequencies, continue to play those out as well. It is all welcome. It is all entertaining. We love you, and indeed we shall speak with you again.